most beautiful weddings.
Yes, and they lucked out with the weather. You know, I haven't seen it like this.
But he's got a dance. It's good dance.
I'm sorry, excuse me. How'd we get from there to here?
That's why I keep asking myself.
It's a tough crowd. I guess we're surrounded by them, so we should at least look busy. It's been a while since we've done this.
You always were a good dancer.
I think you have me mixed up with somebody else.
I believe this is your dance. Enjoying a little history?
I don't know, maybe I was. So things are moving very, very quickly, and I think they're going to work out in your favor. In fact, Blake is talking to a television reporter even as we speak.
I appreciate everything you've done for me.
Well, Blake is the one who's been working night and day to try to drum up the publicity that'll get people to, see your side of the argument, plus get the attention of the judge.
Mm. She's turned out to be a wonderful daughter, hasn't she?
Yes, and there's an intensity to her work, a focus that I haven't seen in a long, long time. And to be honest with you, I'd forgotten how good Blake is at public relations. And you know something? She is not afraid to call me at any time, night or day, to talk strategy.
I didn't know about that. I don't know, Ross.
About what?
This is risky. This could be a mistake.
What are you talking about?
I know Blake. I know how she thinks. The two of you are working closely together. Something's going to happen.
No, Holly. You don't have to worry about that. Nothing is going to happen.
Yeah, well, just don't hurt her. You promise me you're not going to hurt her.
So what I see is a daily series. A human interest theme, but much more hard-hitting. The study of women who've had their children taken from them, with a very personal report. Holly Reed. All the good that she's done for the community. Are you with me, Marv? Hello. Everything that she's done with the newspaper, how she's helped the plight of the needy and the down.
Ben Warren.
Yes.
Marv Hinkle.
Yes.
Allied Press. I covered the Lomax case in New York.
Yes.
You were masterful. Sliced up the prosecution into Carpaccio.
Yes. Thank you. You look well, Blake.
Oh, well, I better be getting back to the office.
So, Marv, when can I expect to see your first article?
By the end of the week, promise.
Great.
Friendly?
Yes, well, he's planning on doing a series on my mother.
That's a good idea.
I hope so.
Hope it works out for Holly.
I hope it works out for you and Carmen.
No, you don't. You don't mean that. But it's moot anyway, because I'm not working for her anymore.
I don't believe that.
Well, believe what you want, or ask her when she's right over there.
I can't believe you said no to Carmen Santos. And that makes you what, self-righteous?
Clear of it, that's how I feel.
Somehow you walking away from her just doesn't figure.
Well, I'm not going to stand here and argue with you.
Well, if you're expecting an invitation to sit down.
No, couldn't even if I wanted to. I have a desk full of work. Oh. The judge who's presiding over Holly's hearing is an old poker buddy of mine. If you like, I could put in a word for you.
You know the judge that's assigned to my mother's case.
Yeah, he fancies himself a card player. It's sad, though. He always draws on inside straights. Always thinks everybody's bluffing. But one of the world's great patsies.
I'm sure you've taken full advantage of.
Well, the idea of poker is to win.
No matter how you do it, right?
It's just a friendly game, Blake. Just no money exchanging hands. Just a fun game between colleagues.
Oh, come on, Ben. A little game with the judge? I'm sure you've thrown more than your fair share of hands. Anything to score a win in court, right?
You finished?
Yeah, I'm finished.
Okay, so you don't want me to put in a word for Holly. Although, on the other hand, you've been sending me mixed signals. Maybe I'm reading you wrong. Maybe you do want my help?
Don't tell me this hasn't crossed your mind.
Holly, believe me, I had reservations about working with Blake, too. But when we are together, we talk about helping you, or we talk about the kids, but that's it. That's the end.
Are men always so oblivious about what's going on in a woman's mind? I think that's a fundamental fact of nature that women count on.
It's such a sexist thing to say, but yes, I think I know that very well.
I just worry that one of those nights when the work is done, all of Blake's good intentions are going to go right out the window, and she's going to want more of you than you may be prepared to give.
No.
And then she is going to end up right back in square one.
Holly, that is not going to happen.
How do you know that?
Well, for example, Blake and I ran into each other at Josh and Reva's wedding. We ended up in this social situation where we were one-on-one, and she excused herself, and she urged me to go dance with India.
And you liked that or you didn't like that?
I liked it. I liked it then. I like it now. I thought it was great. Is this the place where you're supposed to meet the therapist?
Yeah, don't you think I know my way around here yet?
Yeah, I suppose you do. Okay, I have to go to a meeting over at Towers, all right? But don't you worry about what you're worrying about. Keep your spirits up.
Maybe you could help me with my mother. I'm talking to the judge. But...
About what?
Oh, forget it, Ben. Just forget it.
Forget what? Oh, okay. So, you don't want me to help you with Holly? Your silence here was a little less than eloquent, Blake. Huh? All right, well, now.
What are you going to do?
I'm gonna take care of it.
Ben, wait. I'm sorry.
Sorry? You?
I didn't know what to say.
The look on your face says it all. Distrust, distaste, fear.
Okay, look, I said I'm sorry. And if that offer to help my mother by talking to the judge is still... I'll accept it.
Step into my office. Come.
What are you doing?
Something I should have done a long time ago. Come on.
What are you doing, Ben?
Something I should have done a long time ago.
Open the door.
No, I finally have you where I can talk to you and you can't turn away.
I don't like this, Ben.
I just offered you my help, Blake, and you couldn't even look at me. You couldn't even hear me.
I said I was sorry.
And what are you sorry about? Sorry you ever met me? Sorry you made love to me? Sorry that you find me so repugnant that the man you gave away everything for now repels you? Do you hate me so much I can't even help Holly?
That's not...
What? What is it?
Ben, the reason I can't be around you
Yes?
is I don't trust myself around you. Even now, I don't.
Kevin, Jason, you can play in the sand until Mom gets here, all right? Keep the sand in the box, please. Jason, keep the sand... Never mind. Never mind. Blake is just gonna have to deal with sand in the bathtub.
Tammy, stay by the swings. Or the slide, whatever. I just want to be able to see you, okay?
Great day for the park, isn't it?
Hey, Ross, where are the boys?
In the box. I think they're dredging.
Oh, it's so nice to be out in the fresh air instead of that hospital antiseptic smelling place. Oh, it's so
You were at the
awful.
hospital?
Yeah, Abby's having her surgery.
Yes, I was gonna go over there a little later and see how she's doing. What a remarkable opportunity for Abigail.
Yeah.
Jason, no. Don't put that in your mouth. Look at that face. I look at that face and the world makes sense.
They do put things into perspective.
But my time with them goes so quickly. Of course, this go around, I only had them overnight.
How come you only had him overnight?
I don't know, Blake and I have this flexible arrangement. We sort of cover for each other. The difficult part is the kid exchange.
When you have to give him back.
Yep. I should be used to it by now, but I'm not. It is just still so very, very hard.
Well, you're both doing a great job. You know, you are. I mean, I know that all Blake wants is for the boys to be happy.
Well, Blake also wants a quick release for her mother.
Yeah, she did say you were working really hard to get Holly's case taken care of.
Well, Blake is working very hard, too, and she's getting good results. In fact, if Holly gets this early release, she can have her daughter to thank.
That's Blake. Pushes and pushes and pushes.
She's just relentless. In fact, that's what she is right now.
Being relentless?
Yeah. With some unsuspecting television reporter over in the towers, you know, she is going to just drag every ounce of publicity out of this guy, and he doesn't know it.
That's right, that's right. Hart told me that Blake was a great PR person.
You know, the people who didn't know Blake when she had a career, they're always surprised that she can handle a business situation, but she does her homework, and she doesn't panic as easily as many people would suspect.
When you first came here, Ben, you came to Springfield for revenge.
Yeah, that's correct.
And you thought you'd do that by taking me away from Ross.
In the beginning?
In the beginning, I hated you for what you were doing. But then something happened, didn't it? I lost all control. It was like some chemical reaction. I sacrificed everything, my family, my husband. It was like being an alcoholic where I chose the bottle over my family. I was in complete denial for the longest time, and then it hit me. It hit me that I can't handle being around you in any way, Ben. I know myself very well now, and you're not good for me.
Could have been different, you know.
I don't think so. Any relationship that starts out of revenge can't really last.
If you had tried.
Tried? Oh, my.
Yeah.
I gave 100%.
100%? You didn't give me anything close to 100%. And until you believe that, realize that, understand that, nothing in your life is going to change.
It's absolutely hopeless. Blake is just going to have to deal with all sorts of sand everywhere.
Wouldn't you say that Blake's done a lot of changing in the past few months?
How do you mean?
I don't know. Stronger, more focused.
Well, she's focused because she's working on public relations again, and I suppose she's stronger, yeah.
No, she seems more relaxed. You guys certainly seem more at ease together. I mean, at the wedding, you were very close.
That's only because we're working together on Holly's case.
Right. You know what? I gotta tell you, it seemed like it was more than that to me.
I think I'm sitting next to a hopeless romantic.
Not hopeless. Romantic, yes. Nothing wrong with that?
No. I think the world needs more of them.
Good. So let's cut to the chase. All you have to do is move in.
Move in?
Yes, move back in. I mean, Blake isn't seeing Ben anymore.
Are you kidding me?
And what's wrong with taking another look at the woman who is the mother of your children? What's wrong with thinking about
Cassie,
that?
you have moved from hopeless to shameless.
Yes, okay, guilty as charged, counselor. But all I'm saying is when I see two people who clearly have feelings for each other and who belong together, I just want to give them a push.
You want to get on with your life, that's fine. I'm all for that.
That's exactly what I'm doing.
No. Blake, you're all talk here. You are all talk. Until you are honest about your past, you have no future. You never gave 100% to me. You always had Ross in the room. Always. And guess what? I never gave 100% to you either. I mean, we had some honest moments, you know? But mainly I just told you what you wanted to hear.
You lied to me?
About what I was feeling when I was angry, when I was hurt.
I'm sorry.
Did Didn't give up Lewis Oil for you.
What happened?
Well, Alan Spaulding claimed a loophole, tried to jerk it away from me.
Yeah, what about tonight, Ben? Did you lie to me tonight? Did you really stop working for Carmen Santos?
Yes, I stopped.
You quit.
I walked away.
Why?
I didn't belong there. You were right.
I was right.
First time for everything.
Yeah. Oh, come on, Ben, serious. I can't believe that Carmen let you walk away like that.
I didn't give her a choice.
I thought once you're in with those people, you're in for life.
That's their big pitch, but
She just accepted it. She didn't put up a fight.
she had no choice.
Ben, Carmen isn't someone you should cross.
Now you're worried about me?
They're a very dangerous family, Ben. All of them.
Well, it's the man I want to see. What's up, counselor? You stuck in the elevator?
No, not anymore.
I was getting a little concerned. I didn't want to see one of those freak accidents that sometimes occur happen to you.
Oh, Ben?
No, it's okay.
No, let's go.
No, it's all right. Do you want to talk to me, Dan?
As a matter of fact, I do.
Okay, Blake, we'll talk later.
Mrs. Santos, I want to talk to you.
Dietz, have the sommelier bring out his finest champagne from the cellar, please. Well, what's on your mind, Mrs. Marlar?
It's about Ben Warren.
Well, since Ben Warren is no longer your lover and he's no longer my attorney, I can't imagine what we have to say to one another.
I wasn't looking for a dialogue.
Oh, my mistake.
I know all about Ben's decision to leave your employ.
Well, it's really none of your business.
Well, that's the second mistake you've made.
Now I'm getting a little worried. Blake is never late when it comes to picking up the boys.
Well, her lunch probably ran over with that reporter.
Maybe.
Why don't you go find out what's going on and I'll watch the boys?
No, couldn't do that. You already have your hands full.
Ross, it's right across the street. It'll take a minute to find out what's going on. It's fine, really.
Okay, I'll take you up on it.
You
Thank
know
you.
what else you can do? Find out if Blake has eaten, and if she hasn't, you can buy her lunch.
You're shameless. Be right back.
Ben meant what he said about leaving.
Of course he did.
So your son just went after him, saying that he wanted to have a word with him. What did he mean by that?
What does a word mean? We had a few details to iron out to sever this relationship, so to speak. Certainly nothing you need to concern yourself with.
Oh, but I am concerned, Mrs. Santos. Ben's trying to turn his life around. It isn't easy. I want you to leave him alone.
Are you giving me an order, Mrs. Marlar? Is that what I'm hearing?
Let him be.
Oh. You still care for him, don't you?
Ross, I know what that sounded like. My defending Ben, but once you know the whole story, you would have wanted me to do the same thing.
Blake, what is going on? I've been waiting for you at the park with the boys. I thought you were up here talking to a reporter.
I was on my way to meet you, but I ran into Ben, and he's in serious trouble.
What a surprise. What kind of trouble has Ben gotten himself into?
Life and death.
So Ben actually tried to quit the Santos family and they're not letting him go?
Well, that's just it. I tried talking to Carmen Santos. All she wanted to know is if I still cared about Ben.
And you told Carmen what?
Ross, I don't want you wondering what's really going on in my life. For our boys' sake. I'm not leaning on Ben or any other man. It's just tonight I saw something that scared me. Ben could be in very serious trouble with Carmen Santos. I was there when her son implied that he could get into an accident at any time. That's why I was in her face when you showed up. The way that this family operates, it infuriates me. And even though I'm not with Ben any longer, he still is connected to us and to our boys, and I don't want his enemies threatening us. So that's why I couldn't keep quiet. So no, I'm not with Ben. I'm not, and I don't want to be.
It doesn't matter to me if you're with him or not. So why are you trying so hard to convince me of it?
Ross, if I sound like I'm over-explaining, it's because I want to be clear and honest with you. I don't want you having any doubts about Ben. Oh, Ross, I realize how destructive and unhealthy he was. The point is, I never really let him into my life or my heart. And we both had one leg in, one leg out. Nothing good could ever come from that. And it cost me everything. It cost me you, your respect. But I finally see things for what they were.
This just breaks my heart all over again. But you're right about one thing. You were the one who had to see it. You were just a little too late. The pain is over and the damage has been done.
Can't make other people happy unless you're happy yourself. That's what I'm working on.
I left the boys with Cassie over at the park. I'm sure that they would be thrilled if you were to stop by.
I would love that.
Okay. I should go rescue Cassie, I guess. Meet you there?